Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Charlene. Panjim came to a grinding halt at key junctions on Wednesday due to a major traffic jam. Commuters were forced to sit indolently in gridlocks for hours as traffic moved at a snail's pace. The cause of the traffic is suspected to be the unplanned closure of Atal Setu, and the government rushed efforts to fix all the Panjim roads all at once ahead of the G20 summit. Commuters were stuck for hours in the traffic, leaving them frustrated. The Maces Junction, the Ribanda Road, parts of Porvorim were log-jammed with long queues of vehicles.
सर ते ट्राफिकाचो प्रॉब्लेम जाता तुम्हाला सांगपाक शकता ट्राफिकाचो प्रॉब्लेम सदांच जाता सो
लोपाची परिस्थिती ना आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल
ट्राफिक जाता तर ट्राफिका बद्दल तुमकां कितें म्हणपाचें आहा
आमी आतां दुयेंस येयला इंडिया ह्या सायडीन चडल्या मेरशे चडले आनी इंडिया येयला
मेरशेच्यान तुमी येयले
ट्राफिक आसल्या कारणान सगळ्यांक ट्राफिक
आतां तुमी
रस्ते करतात सकाळचे करूंक जाय रातचे करूंक जाय दिसाचे करतात
तुमी आतां ट्राफिकान कितलो टायम ब्लॉक उरले
एक वर तरी जाता
एक वर मायस न्हू आंटी
9:30 भायर सोडलेली
हां 9:30
गोया वयल्यान 9:30 भायर सुटलेली
मरे ट्राफिक कितले आता
पात्रांव वयता सदांच ट्राफिकाचो
आनी ते सिग्नल सारको ना सगळे कितें जाता हे ट्राफिक
आतां केन्नाचो ट्राफिक प्रॉब्लेम आहा हांगा मेरशे
आतां सदां डेली चालूच आहा हिंगा
डेली
15 दीस जाले आसतले चालूच आहा ट्राफिक हे ब्रीज बंद आहा न्हू ते ट्राफिक इतले चड जाला हिंगा गोंयान आतां हिंगा सायकल घेवन भोंवपाचें आतां हिंगा चलून भोंवपाचें नाल्यार चलून भोंवपाचें कशें आहा तें पळय मरे मागीर तेजे उडे ट्राफिकाचे घे मातशें
Devendra Kankar and Prasad Polchi for Herald TV.
Patients in need of emergency services may not reach hospitals on time due to the harrowing traffic in Panjim and other areas. The poor road infrastructure in Panjim affected ambulance services, resulting in the loss of crucial minutes to treat patients at the Goa Medical College Hospital. The insensitivity of the public towards patients also needs to be stressed, since some drivers were seen talking on mobile phones when ambulances were behind them in traffic instead of giving way.
Prasad Polchi for Herald TV.
Dr. N. Vinod Kumar took charge as Goa Port Authority chairman. He said MPA will have to take whatever cargo the port gets but ensure that there is minimum footprint on the environment. Vinod Kumar said that question before the port how to carry on balanced operations. The main objective should be to minimize the footprint on the environment, he said. Listen in.
Take more green projects or?
So as I said, the first priority should be the development of the port and more importantly, sustainable development of the port. So whatever cargo which come, we'll have to welcome it, but leaving minimum, footprint or impact on the environment. So we will look at both the aspects, how the port can lead a balanced life. Because I believe for every human activity we do, every commercial activity we do, we leave an imprint on the environment. How to minimize that imprint should be our main objective, and that I will definitely look at that aspect, and we have to lead a balanced life in the port. Basic plan is to first understand the business of the port, because I'm new to this assignment and the post. But every port has lot of strengths and opportunities, lot of assets. So we need to look at how to monetize the asset, how to attract more cargo, obviously without affecting the environment much, leaving a minimum impact on the environment, how to be more economical and how to get more commercial cargo and lead the port to its past glory. At least we have to maintain ourselves and help the society, help the Goankers, gain more employment and with minimum impact on the environment. So, I was lucky to get an opportunity to work in Goa. Earlier from 2017 to 2021, I was the Postmaster General Goa. Obviously with Goa and some districts in Maharashtra as well. But as you know, the post office is everywhere in the nook and corner of Goa. And I have seen the nook and corner of Goa more than an average probably a Goan has seen. So that will definitely help me. I know the people, and I had the opportunity to meet and work or interact along with the present Chief Minister also, and Shri Padnaik also, who is our Minister of State. So at least it will give me a familiarity with the people and with the leaders here, so that it is easier for me to work in the interest of the port and also the people.
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Gaurav Bidre, 36, a resident of Old Goa and a native of Maharashtra, accused of murdering Assistant Professor Gauri Achari, was produced in court on Tuesday. The next hearing in the case will take place on 18th April 2023.
Gaurav Bidre, 36, a resident of Old Goa and native of Maharashtra, was produced in court on Tuesday. Bidre is accused of murdering Assistant Professor Gauri Achari of a government college. Police said Achari met Bidre in 2021 while she was searching for a personal gym trainer. Achari had seen Bidre's profile on the net and had approached him. Police said Bidre and Achari developed a friendship, but in April 2022, she told him she was not interested in continuing the friendship. After Achari refused to entertain him, she pulled her inside her car at Old Goa and strangulated her. Sagun Gowde for Herald TV.
The village of Sankwal was decorated in festive colors as villagers witnessed the first palanquin of the deity Shiva Parvati. The villagers wove smiles on their faces that couldn't be wiped off and danced to the beats of traditional tunes as their joy could not be contained. Although the temple was built over 70 years ago, this was the first palki.
उत्साहाचे वातावरण निर्मिती झाले आसा आणि ही जी पालखी आज आमचे शिव मटेश्वर देवळा साकून सागरी देवळा भेटी येयल्ली आसा आणि हांगसरल्यान ती आख्ख्या गांवां भोंवतली आतां तेन्ना ह्या लोकांनी भुरगीं जे आयज मुखार सरता थंय सुबाक एक ल्हानशें देवूळ बांदलां आनी उत्सव बरो जाता आतां मुखार आमचोय प्रोग्राम आहा हांगसर देवूळ बांदपाचो वयर हो मुखार जो आहा तो मोजान आमकां दिल्लो आहा आनी ते तशें आतां आमी देवूळ हांगसर बांदपाक तयारी करतली आनी हांगसर जर गांवचो उद्धार जातलो जाल्यार आमकां शिवा रूपान हांगा जाय शिव भक्त सगळें शिवमय वातावरण जाल्लें आसा आनी अशेंच जावचें आनी गांव उद्धार जावचो हे आमी देवा कडेन मागता.
सरपंच आता या देवळात कितली वर्ष झाली आणि
आमचे ह्या देवळा जवळ जवळ 70 वर्सां जाली आनी हे जे देवूळ मटेश्वर आसा त्या देवळा तेवूय बरें ओल्ड तेजे एक्झॅक्ट हांव सांगूंक नकळो कित्याक ल्हान ल्हान शिवमुर्ती पयलू सावन आसा ते कितले वर्सांचे आमकां खबर ना. सो आयज ते मुर्ती रुपां येयल्या देवूळ आनी सातेरी मान दिवपा खातीर आयज तेणी कित्याक हें व्हडलोच न्हू ताका मान दिवपा लागून ते आयज हांगा येयल्ले आहा पालखी घेवन म्हणजे शिवा पार्वती भेटे येयलो अशी आमी इतलें म्हणूंक शकता.
फर्स्ट टाइम
फर्स्ट टाइम
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
As the season of Lent comes to an end and the Easter Triduum approaches, hot cross buns are getting ready in the ovens of various bakeries. The buns are prepared ahead of Maundy Thursday and ordered by families and churches. The buns are eaten on Maundy Thursday and Good Friday. Listen to the significance of the buns and the symbolism behind their preparation.
Easter buns have got a meaning behind it. So the cross on the bun symbolizes God's suffering and His death on the cross, and it is usually eaten on Maundy Thursday and Good Friday. The spices in the buns symbolizes the embalming of Jesus, which was done when He died. Usually people order their buns 2 days in advance. And there are some churches who supply like Holy Cross, then Karanzalim Church, Penjim Church. So we make around 3,000 to 4,000 buns, and then we have buns for the priest, for the person who gets their legs washed by the priest.
Shagun Gowde for Herald TV.
Santa Cruz Club of Cavallosi defeated Kunkoli Union 2-1 in the GFA First Division League match 2022-23. The match was played at Navali Ground on Tuesday.
James Fernandez, the striker of Kunkoli Union, should have scored in the 3rd minute itself, but Pedro Carvalho, the defender of Santa Cruz, cleared the ball to safety. A counter move by Rishabh Karapurkar, the midfielder of Santa Cruz Club Cavallosi, connected a ball to Melson Fernandez. After receiving the ball, Melson Fernandez shot, but Earl Fernandez, the goalkeeper of Kunkoli Union, saved brilliantly in the 10th minute. After that, Ronaldo Coelho and Blaine Rodriguez missed chances to score for Cavallosi in the 20th and 23rd minute. A tricky move by Hemington Fernandez of Cavallosi to Rishabh Karapurkar after dribbling past a couple of Kunkoli Union defenders shot from close range, but the goalkeeper of Kunkoli Union pushed the ball, which was trapped by Ronaldo Coelho, the striker of Cavallosi, and scored the first goal of the match in the 30th minute. James Fernandez of Kunkoli Union took a powerful shot, but Mohamed Sheikh, the goalkeeper of Cavallosi, pushed the ball to safety in the 35th minute. As the match progressed in the second half, Daula Desai and Ronaldo Coelho of Cavallosi missed chances to score in the 59th and 55th minute, and Melvanio Fernandez missed a chance to score in the 69th minute. In the 81st minute, substitute Joho Khati took a corner for Kunkoli Union. Jocelyn Fernandez rose high and took a downward header which sailed into Cavallosi's net. A counter-attack by Cavallosi to Pedro Carvalho's power-pack shot scored 2-1 for Cavallosi in the 84th minute. Kunkoli's Reese Fernandez shot over the crossbar for Cavallosi. Inasa Narona for Herald TV.
Hardly had the dust settled on the controversial Goa Legislative Diploma Amendment Bill 2023, a fresh debate has erupted on another amendment which was proposed in the Goa Assembly budget session. The amendment seeks sale of communal land to landless children of shareholders, most of whom are non-natives, without auction. Stakeholders have hit out at this communal amendment.
It has been brought to our notice that during the discussion or after the introduction of the amendments by the Revenue Minister in the Legislative Assembly, Mr. Ganesh Gaonkar, a BJP MLA, moved a further amendment to provide for land to be given to landless children of shareholders or components without auction. We from the comunidades are very disturbed about this and condemn this type of an amendment which is only meant to open a back door to the migrants and non-borns to get land in the state. Because you remember that shareholders can buy shares of the comunidad which are tradable, and that is not the exclusive prerogative of only Goans or Jonoerush, who are the Gaonkas. So the government, we hope that the government doesn't go ahead with this amendment, and we will be meeting the governor to withhold his assent not only to this amendment to the current amendments but to all the amendments that have been hurriedly passed by the Legislative Assembly, much against the very spirit, letter and spirit of the Code of Comunidades. Thank you.
Goan activists have expressed pessimism over Goa's water resources prospects in view of the Madhe and Viddi disputes unless people fight. Stern action has to be initiated against the neighbouring states of Karnataka and Maharashtra, which are trying to capture Goa's water resources, they said. If both the states deny water to Goa, the tiny state will be choked, they said. The only way out is to rally together and fight for our water resources for the future generations, they said.
गोंय हे आता एक बलिका बकरा जाल्लेले आसा. आता आफ्टर कर्नाटका महाराष्ट्रान सुद्धा आपल्या विर्डी डॅमाचे काम सुरू केला म्हणून अशें आयकोंक येता. आता आमचे बाब एनवायरमेंटलिस्ट राजेंद्र केरकर हे सगळ्यान फुडें आहा ह्या चळवळीन आनी ते गोंयकारांक सगळ्यांक आव्हान करतात की सगळे गोंयकार एक जावन हेचो निशेध जावपाक जावो म्हणून. कित्याक आयज जे आमच्या सरकारान जे मंत्री बसल्यात, जे MLAs बसल्यात, हे कोणूच इनिशिएटीव घेयनात आनी हांकां पडोन वचोंक ना. सो आयज काळाची गरज आहा गोंयच्या एकवटाची. गोंयकारांनी सगळ्यांनी एक जावन एका बॅनराच्या अंडर कितें हेचो इनिशिएटीव घेवपाक जाय की आमचें उदक जें आहा हें हाडूंक सोदता तें आमकां उदक आमचें जाय म्हणून. ही आमी जी असेंब्ली आतां पळयली त्या असेंब्लीन सुद्दां आमकां जाय ते प्रश्न हेंच्यांनी मांडूंक ना. नाका जाल्ले सारके दशावतरी नाटक केल्ल्या भशेन हे तूं मार आपूण दुखल्या भशेन करता म्हणून ही नाटकां हेंची. कितें एक सुद्दां आमदार केपेबल ना थंयसर उलोवपाक आनी आमच्या गोंयकारांच्या हितान डिसिजनां घेवपाक. सो आयज खरीच काळाची गरज आहा गोंयकारांनी एक एकवट दाखोवन आयज म्हादई नदी वाचोवपाची गरज आसा. प्लस मागीर महाराष्ट्रान जें काम केलां, कितें महाराष्ट्र आनी गोंयचें रिलेशन एक्चुअली बरें आसा, पूण आतां कर्नाटकाक फ्री हँड दिला म्हणून आयज ते सुद्दां आपल्याक जाय तशें करूंक म्हटलें. सो गोंयच्या सरकारान एक कडक भुमिका घेवपाक जाय. जे आमच्या आयज सरकारान मंत्री बसलेले आहा तेंचे कडेन ती कापासतात ना कडक भुमिका घेवपाची. सो आयज ती भुमिका आमकां घेवची पडटली लोकांक रस्त्यार देंवन. आमी रस्त्यार देंवन जो मेरेन आमच्या हक्का खातीर झगडना, हे उदक म्हटल्यार आमचे उदरनिर्वाह म्हणजे आमी उदका शिवाय जगोंक शकना आनी फुडल्या पिडयेक जाल्यार उदीक मेळचें ना. दोनूय स्टेटी जर उदक आमकां जर सपोज आडोवन थेयत जालें. सो आयज खंय ना खंय तरी गोंयचो गळो दामपाचो, गोंयचो गळो चिड्डुपाचो, आमचें रक्त चोखून खावपाचें. एक शब्द म्हाजो एक एक्टिविस्ट फ्रेंड म्हणटा केन्नाय, आमचें रक्त चोखून खावपाचें काम ह्या सरकारान आनी ह्या बाकीच्या स्टेटींनी करपाचें ठरयलेलें आसा.
The reported statement of the Chief Minister after the expose made by our environmentalist Bab Rajendra Kerkar on the work that has been started by the Maharashtra government on the Virdi side, and our Chief Minister saying that he has prepared a notice to issue to the government of Maharashtra, is a biggest jumla can be spun by any Chief Minister. a government that does not care, have respect for the rule of law after the matter is pending before the Supreme Court, and yet does illegal things, whether it is Maharashtra, whether it is Karnataka, what message is it giving to its citizen? That you need not follow the law. And then they preach that you should not take law in their hands. When a state's actions is going to affect the economy of our state, the environment of our state, the very livelihood of our state, the Chief Minister should ask the Home Minister, who is also belongs to his party, to immediately intervene in this matter. There is no heinous crime than this, that a state against another state, whose actions are going to determine and create problems, as I have said, to the economy, to the environment, including its biodiversity and the livelihood. You should ask the Home Minister that this would be a right situation to tell the Maharashtra government to stop, if not dissolve, and send the government home.
Chief Minister Pramod Sawant on Monday said the government will issue notice to its counterpart in Maharashtra, directing him to immediately stop the construction of Virdi Dam in Valvanthi River, which flows into Goa. A detailed inquiry will be conducted into the permission granted by Maharashtra to resume the construction of Virdi Dam. The work was stopped in 2013 following directions from Madai Water Dispute Tribunal, Chief Minister Pramod Sawant said. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Is the signature Atal Setu a cruel joke on the taxpayers? Although the Atal Setu is being repaired under the defect liability clause, why are the GSIDC and contractor not being held accountable for the defect?
The Atal Setu was the signature cable-stayed bridge of the BJP government. How has the bridge turned out to be a cruel joke on taxpayers? Although the Atal Setu is being repaired under the defect liability clause, why are the GSIDC and contractor not being held accountable for the defect? It was stated the bonding between the bitumen and the underlying coating failed within 2 years of the Atal Setu's inauguration. Now, after the bridge was closed for repairs recently, it has again been closed for repairs yet another time. The desperation to complete the repairs is clear. Have a look at the repair works of the bridge as on date. Sagun Gowde for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.